Are you a music producer struggling to come up with fresh and engaging content ideas for your Instagram? With the ever-evolving world of social media, it can be tough to stay ahead of the game and keep your followers engaged. But fear not, in this video, I'm going to give you some game-changing tips for content specifically tailored for music producers in 2023. From behind-the-scenes look at your processes to interactive challenges and collaborations, we've got you covered. So sit back and relax and let's take your Instagram game to the next level. We're going to be discussing Instagram content ideas for music producers in 2023. Instagram is a great platform to showcase your music production skills, your upcoming releases, and gain a following. Let's jump into my 6 big ideas for music producers in 2023. Number 1, production breakdowns. One way to showcase your music production skills on Instagram is by creating production breakdowns. These videos are a great way to show your followers how you create your music. You can break down your process, show them your workflow, and give them an insight into your creative process. This can be a great way to engage with your audience and get them excited for your upcoming release. Number 2, another great idea for Instagram content is production time-lapse videos. These are a great way to show your followers how you make music in a short space of time. They're also a great way to show off your music quickly and easily and keep your face on camera. But there's also a way you do it without you showing your face as well, for those that are a little bit shy. So what you do is you set up your camera in the background whilst you're sitting making music. Put the time-lapse feature on, hit record, and then just go about your day. Sit there recording, making music, sit there producing, and the camera's going to record a whole load of content of you doing that action. If you do this over a couple of days of producing while you're wearing different clothes, there's different lighting, there's different productions on the screen, you're going to get a whole batch of videos that are useful for months to come. Then what you're going to do is you're going to chop that video up and you can then attach audio to it underneath it of either a demo, a work in progress, your actual release that's coming out. Maybe you want to showcase that it's climbing up a chart, say for instance a Beatport chart. You could then put the track underneath it, whether an artwork of where the track is in the chart. Maybe you want to showcase playlist support. Again, the video's playing, the track's on underneath it, and you could say it's appeared on these playlists on it. There are so many uses for these time-lapse videos, and they're easy to make, and you also don't have to talk to the camera. You can even set the camera up behind you, so you don't even have to have your face on camera. Loads of our students in the Artist Blueprint are doing these, and they're getting some great results. Some are putting them to the side, so they're filming them working in their process, so their face is in there, which is good for the Instagram algorithm, and some are doing it behind. The great thing about this content is, because it's all moving so fast over the time-lapse period, you can't actually see what the track is you're talking about on screen. So recording these in a few different outfits in a few different days, you're going to get a whole batch of content that you can literally reuse for upcoming demos, upcoming whips. Maybe you've just made something, you want to see what your audience thinks, put the whip underneath, work in progress for those that don't know what whip is. And it doesn't actually have to be the track on screen because no one's actually going to be looking at the screen because it's moving so fast. It's more the showing your process and them getting to listen to the music. This is going to definitely show off your skills, and it's also going to attract new followers and new fans. Number 3, music and demo wave clips. One of the most important things for Instagram is to showcase your music. Take people on the journey with you. And one way to do this is by making little clips of your demos and then your works in progress and then the actual releases. You can do this so simply. It could just be a screen recording of, maybe it's on SoundCloud, maybe it's in a Dropbox, maybe it's on Google Drive. Just literally record a clip using the screen recorder on your phone. Or you could make a spinning artwork. There's some great things like turn.audio. These allow you to put an artwork with the clip. You chop a clip out the track, you put the artwork in there, and the artwork spins and it has the track playing underneath it. There's also got great piece of kit called wave.co. Wave's got 2 V's. And again, it goes a nice little audio wave that plays along with the track. You get a whole load of free with that. And you don't have to sign up to a subscription if you're just doing it not that much a month. Again, this is a great way to show off your music, show off your works in progress, show off the process of your tracks as they're going along the process. Great way for building new followers and engaging with your current fan base. These sort of things work great in a carousel. And if you didn't see last week's video on Instagram carousels, this one here, go and check that out as I talk about Instagram carousels in depth. Number 4, trends. It's always a good idea to start with the latest music trends and also what's trending on platforms like Instagram. These can make quick and easy content for you. You can create Instagram content around, for instance, trending audios or trending sounds. And if you want me to make a video about that, let me know in the comments below and I can do a whole different video about that. And these are great for attracting new followers. And they're also sometimes a bit of fun as well. Using the trending audios within Instagram, and Instagrams have actually announced a brand new search for trending audios, which is coming in an update shortly. So keep an eye out for that. It allows you to find trending audios and then attach them, potentially your videos from point number 1 and point number 2. You could actually also, a real good hack is to actually find a trending audio that's just about to pop, and then turn the volume down on the trending audio and put your own audio on it. Maybe you make that time-lapse video from point 2 with your track underneath it, and then you upload it, attach it to a trending audio sound. Turn the volume of the trending audio down to 0, so you're still attached to that trending audio, and then you're basically hacking the trending audio sounds. Your new track and your production will still appear in that trending audio's page, and if people are searching through it, they'll see your new track and potentially find you as a producer. Point number 5, how to make videos. Another great Instagram content idea for producers is how to make videos. You can create videos on making certain parts of your process, how you make your drums, how you make your synth patterns, how you make your melodies, how you use a specific piece of equipment if you're a hardware producer. What I'm going to say when you're making loads of this content is make sure if it's for short form content like Reels, then make sure you film it in portrait. People watch in portrait on their phones, they like to swipe up, so film it and fill the space. Also when you're filming, film it in short clips so that you get nice cuts in the content, which means it films one, then it jumps to the next one, then it jumps to the next one. It keeps the eye interested and it keeps people engage with that content for longer, which then gets your point across or gets your music across. When you're filming these shorter bits of content, it actually makes it easier to edit them because they're shorter and you're just basically trimming the edges. If you've been watching my Instagram a bit, you've been noticing I've been trying this loads and you'll get much better reach out of those videos. Sometimes I'm sitting here in the shed and I will literally film one like this, I'll turn like that and film one like that, I'll turn like white one and film like that, and that gives me 3 different pieces of video that I can then mix up between that piece of content. You can even add a voiceover or just text on screen when you are filming these cuts. So for instance, you're doing a track breakdown, you want to film the first bit, the second bit, the third bit, the fourth bit, and then you can add a voiceover. This can be a great way to educate your current fan base and attract new fans. Number 6, make a track like. You can make Instagram content to show people how to make a track like another artist or another artist in your genre. For instance, you could show how to make a track like Daft Punk, the Chemical Brothers. Or I saw a great video at the weekend where a producer had a globe, they spanned the globe and they kind of put their finger on it, and then that picked a country. They then went and searched that country for vocalists from that country and made a track with vocals from one of the vocalists that's specific to that country. And they're building a whole series around content from different vocalists from different countries, which I thought was genius. This can definitely be a good way to attract new fans and followers because you'll be tagging the country and opening your content up to people in that country when you're pushing it out there. So that's some great content ideas for music producers for 2023. Remember, when you are making content as a music producer, it's all about building audience. You want to build an audience that's going to stream your music, download your music, and maybe even come to your DJ gigs if you're a DJ. And by putting the effort in to make this content, it's going to make all of the hours spending making the music worth it because you'll get more listeners and more ears on that music. And that's the idea after all, isn't it? Getting your music heard by as many people as possible. Try and stay as creative as possible. And the whole thing for me when it comes to social media content is attaching a visual to your audio. And some of the biggest artists in the world will control what output the visual is like along with the audio output. And having that creative control is the whole point of being an artist and the creativity around being an artist. Controlling every output of your content and your music. Try and stay up to date with the latest trends. Make sure you're definitely subscribed to this channel because I'm going to help you with that as much as possible, and my Instagram. And try and showcase your skills in unique ways as much as possible. Are you doing any of those already, or are you going to be trying some in the upcoming weeks? Remember, if you're new to making content, the first one's going to take you ages, and it's going to take you longer than you think, but stick with it and keep doing it, and it will become easier over time. Just dive in and start. Now we've got content ideas for you. We need to make sure you don't make the common mistakes DJs and producers make on Instagram. I see so many music producers making these mistakes, and I don't want you to. And in this video, I talk through the biggest mistakes DJs and producers make on Instagram at the moment. I'm going to give you the knowledge so you don't make the same mistakes. Before you click over there, if you found this video useful, please give it a like. Please let me know in the comments which tips you've been using. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I drop new content every Thursday to help you as a DJ producer get further in this music industry. I will see you over in this video to help make sure you're not making the same mistakes I see others doing all the time. See you over there.